Okay, hey, this is Andy Bacon with the Bacon Group. Hey, I want to do another quick thing about comps. I've got a lead that came in from one of the property locators, and they've got the comps on this property, and I was looking at it, and it wasn't quite adding up to me. But so anyway, let's take a quick look at how we do comps. So here's a property, came in at 404 South Winona Street, Bay City, Michigan. I'm going to slide down here for a moment. Okay, appears to be from a picture, yada, yada, yada. He was renting it, but now it's been vacant for 3 months. He'd like to get rid of it. The comps are $46,000. Okay, so I'm going to come back up here, and I'm going to click on Zillow for a second. We're going to go to Zillow first. I am going to grab the address, copy, open up another window, icomps.com. I'm going to paste the address in there. I'm going to click on the one below it, and I'm going to search. Okay, so here we go. Here's our property right there, our target property, and I've got one property that's sold. Apparently it sold for $35,000. It's a little less than half a mile away. Everything else is over a mile away. So when I go here, I see that these are where all the solds are. Up here, there's only one down in this area. So I'm going to shift gears. I'm going to go back to Zillow for a moment. Okay. I'm going to, so first of all, we've got a 3-bed, 1-bath, roughly 1,400 square feet. Okay. The Zestimate is $46,000. I'm assuming that's where the comps came from the lead. An assumption, but I think it's probably correct. Anyway, so I'm going to close this window out here. I'm in Zillow. I'm going to go to the recent solds first. I'm going to go to the home type. I just want houses. I don't want any of these checked. I'm going to go to more, and I'm going to go for the last 6 months and see what we have. Okay. Apply, and it looks like I've got two. One sold for $65,000, one sold for $28,700. It's a 3-bed, 1-bath. It's a little bit smaller than ours, but it's in the neighborhood. You can see I'm zoomed in right here. Our property is right in here someplace. Okay, I think it must be this one. There's the Zestimate. Yep, that's it. Okay, so I got two solds. One for $6,500. The other one's for $29,000. So what I can do is I can open up this one for $29,000 and quickly look at the photos. All right. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Okay. 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 Must be the attic. It is the attic. Okay. Garage. Nice little yard. Looks like it's got a new roof. But the kitchen was awful nice. And the dining room. So this all looks pretty decent here to me. Okay. So it's a nice house for $29,000. Somebody picked up. Okay. Sold on November 15th, 16. I'm going to come down here for a moment. I am going to see how long it was on here. To see how long it took to sell for that. Okay, sometimes I can hit more. I don't see it. I don't see it. So now what I do is I come down here, and I'm going to go to the price tax history. Okay, so the price history. Let's see here. Let's back up. Okay, so it looks like they started in January of 2016 at $37,000. Then they dropped it $1,000. They dropped it another. They dropped it another. Then they got a little bit more real, and then they finally got a sale. So it took them, what is that? 11 months to sell that property at $29,000 roughly. Okay, and that's a house that's pretty decent. So far, I can't see my comps being much over $29,000. All right, I'm going to go back up here to more. I'm going to go back out 6 months, 12 months. See if I get any more. Okay, now I've got 5 results. I've got a 65, I've got a 21.2, I've got a 26.9. There's the house we looked at a second ago for 29, and then I got a 45. Okay, so let's look at the 45. Pretty decent, pretty decent, pretty decent, pretty decent, Looks like everything's pretty cool, to be honest. And it's a fairly sizable house with a nice garage. Looks like a pretty good place. Got a nice covered porch. Okay, I'm going to close that. So that looks pretty nice. So, and that is a 45. Same thing. How long was this on the market to sell at 45? Okay, I'm going to look. 560 people looked at it online. I come back down here. I'm going to hit that history. Excuse me. And it looks like we're not going to be able to tell. Yeah, who knows what happened here. Their history is not very good. We could possibly go back and see when it first listed by doing some Google searches. But I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to go back. Oops. I'm going to go back. I'm going to search for that property one more time. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to open up another window. I'm going to copy paste, at which point I get to drive around. I'm going to hit this little thing down here, excuse me, and I'm going to drive around the property, find out which one I am. I have a feeling I'm this little guy. So let's take a look by hitting the plus sign. Any addresses on that thing? Okay. I think when we were goofing around here earlier, I think we were the third house in. iComps, satellite, zoom in. I could do this on Zillow just as well. Okay. Okay, I am the third house in from Jenny. Is that right? Do we see how that works? There's Jenny, there's Winona. 1, 2, 3. A driveway on the left-hand side. Okay, I'm going to go back to here. Oops, looks like I could be wrong here. Let's go around. This must be it, I'm sorry. So that's it. Yeah. There's Jenny. 1, 2, 3. So I had the wrong house. Okay, so let me back out here so we can actually see what we're looking at. Okay. Let me drive down the street just a tad. Uh-oh. My tad was a little out of control. Let me get back down here. Turn the corner. 1, 2. Oh, great, I'm lost. I'm not. I'm right in front of it. Okay, so I'm going to drive down there. I'm going to look at the side. Okay. That's not very appealing. Looks like a big add-on in the back. Remember the one that sold for 29 and the 45? Those were nice looking houses. Okay. This thing also needs about $20,000 worth of work, I believe. It looks like it needs work, although understand this is back in September of 2012. Okay. Another thing is I have not seen a garage back down in there. Okay. So it doesn't look like we have a garage. It doesn't look like it doesn't look nearly as nice as those other houses that we looked at. Okay. So I would say the comps are maybe 29 fixed up like the other one was, because we have to be conservative. And if I take 29 minus the 20,000 that I think it said in work that it needed, how much were the repairs? Approximate repairs 20,000. I believe that's what needs to happen. So they want 16 plus 20. That's 36 plus our wholesale fee. Anyway, you can see we run out of room fairly quickly. So I don't know that this one is even worth chasing because of the $20,000 repair cost that's required. Okay, even if you took $5,000, which he might, the seller, I've got to put say 15 into it to make it rentable. That's 20. We put a wholesale fee on there. The other thing I didn't show you when we were looking at our comps is if I went and changed gears from recently solds, went back to for sales, I changed my more to get out of the 12 months, any, apply, okay. I've got one for sale for 21, for 29.5, and for 35. These are houses basically next door to mine, that are still for sale. This one doesn't look like it needs much work at all. It looks like a nicer house. Okay, so the point is, and also we could look at some more just by going out a little bit more. Okay, so now I've got 7 homes for sale. One for 15, 21, 29, 29.9, and so forth. So I don't think this one is going to be worth chasing unless we get it at $5,000 or something like that. So we'll make a call or we'll just go ahead and make a blind offer on this one. All right, thanks.